The assistant principal called me at 7 p.m. and say, went ahead and viewed the camera. Because of the interaction with the boy, with the other student, Deshaun's not going to have any consequences because of that interaction. We talked to other kids. We ran the cameras, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. He not going to have no consequences because of the interaction with that boy. The assistant principal then says, here's the part you're not going to like. Because of the interaction with the staff member who ended up being the assistant principal. Remember I told y'all that lady was the assistant principal. Now, let me go back a little bit. She said he pushed her and hemmed her up. She said he pushed her and hemmed her up against the pillar. So the principal says because of the interaction with the assistant principal, with the staff, he gonna receive 5 days. And I said, and you know, he was trying to fast talk me. But anything I do, everything that I do is calculated. Everything. My personality is calculated because I'm such a, let me prove to you why you're wrong, that everything that I do is calculated. Anything that I say is calculated. So I say, okay, let me make sure I'm getting this straight. Y'all telling me that my son opened his hands and pushed this assistant principal and hemmed her up against the pillar. That's what y'all telling me. The assistant principal says, yes, I seen it on camera. And Miss, which is the assistant principal, he says, yes, I seen it on camera. And the assistant principal is right here with me, and she states that it happened to her. I said, okay, so he put his hands on this assistant principal. So that the only way that my son would have did that is if he felt like he had to defend himself because the assistant principal had touched him. So instead of her trying to break up the fight, did she put her hands on him? And he was doing it in retaliation. And he said, no. Her thing was to diffuse the situation. Her thing was to diffuse the situation. So I say, okay. I said, I'm going to be completely transparent with y'all. I don't buy it at all. And I want y'all to know right here and right now so it don't come as no surprise. I'm going to fight this suspension. I'm telling you, I'm going to fight this. The assistant principal says, okay. That next, because I told them I don't buy it. And I told them in front of the lady who said it happened to her. It's just something that, now, I'm not the parent that be like, my kid didn't do this, my kid didn't do that, my kid went there. I'm not that parent. I'm not that parent. But it's some things that you just can't say to me that I'm going to buy initially. You know what I'm saying? And I get when you trying to fight and you so mad you blank out. I get that. But even with blanking out, I didn't see that being my son. I just didn't see that. And I don't know how else to say it to y'all. I just didn't see that. So I say, you know, I'm gonna fight it. So I get up that next morning before I call the school. Because here's the thing about me. Baby, I'm forever the head and never the tail. I'm starting at the top. I want the tippity top, the biggest, baddest one every time. So I get up that morning, I call down to school administration. Because they don't just got no straight to the board here. I tell the school administrator, the supervisor, because this is the school level supervisor. So y'all know at the school, the principal is the supervisor of the assistant principals. School administrators is the supervisors of the principal and everybody up under the principal. Then that supervisor has a supervisor who is the supervisor of said supervisor, principal, assistant, everybody up under. And then the tippity top is the superintendent. One thing about me, I'm going to forever go up the ladder. I don't give a damn. A diggity damn. I'm going to forever go up the ladder. So I talked to said supervisor and he says, yep, you can see the camera footage, but this is what I'm going to ask you to do. I'm going to ask you to talk with them on the school level. It's got to go up the ladder. I'm going to ask you to give them the time to show you that. If you don't make no headway with them, then you get in touch with me. I say, okay. So this is on the 20th at 7 something in the morning that I'm talking to the school administrator supervisor. It's on the 20th at 7-something a.m. Yeah, he was like, you know, talk to them on the school level, get a school a chance to handle it or whatever, right? So, I called the school. Now, I talked to that supervisor at 7 who said get a school a chance to handle it. I called the school. I called the school, and I had been calling. The school opens up at 8 o'clock. I called from 8 o'clock to 9:45. DJ got suspended on the 19th. This is the 20th. I called from 8 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. asking for the assistant principal who wrote up the suspension. You know, trying to get him that respect and not ask for the next person. Who wrote up the suspension. I called saying I want to talk to him. All day. From 8 o'clock to 9:45. Hour and 45 minutes. He was never available. I kept getting, ma'am, he said he gonna call you right back. I called it like, oh, he just stepped out of the building. Oh, he's off campus. Oh, he's in a meeting. Oh, he this, that, and the third. Y'all know what? All right. First of all, I live on the same street as the school. When I tell y'all a minute drive from the school, I literally mean that from the end of my driveway to parked in their driveway, it's 1 minute. He ain't available? All right. I'm finna pull up. Now make him available. I get up there. They say, okay, he said, you can have a seat. He'll be right with you in a minute. I said, okay, that's fine. But let him know he not on my time. And the longer I sit, the more irritated I'm going to get. He come in there. He give me a little bullshit right up. And they say the same thing that they told me. DJ pushed the assistant principal. Hemmed her up against the pillar. Hemmed her up against the pillar in the cafeteria. He give me that bullshit right up. I let him know I want to see the camera. He gonna say, well, I'm going to have to check with my supervisor to make sure that's okay. Baby, you got to know I went to the top before I came here. Why would I talk to the small people? Come on now. I said, oh, is that a Mr. Bleep? Because I done already talked to Mr. Bleep already this morning. When I said the supervisor's name, he said, oh, you talked to him already this morning? And did. Baby, first of all, I was raised by my dad. I done seen my dad cuss people out so sophisticated. Like, I'm dotting all the I's and crossing the T's before I come in here. That's the way I come in here with so much oomph. Because I already did my due diligence already. So, I let him know I want to see the camera. Because my son saying he didn't do it. And it's two things that happened when I said that. When I said my son said he didn't do it, the first thing the principal said was, the assistant principal said was, oh, he said he didn't do it? Nigga, you told me you seen it on the camera last night, so you wouldn't have said that. You would have said, I seen it last night. I looked at the camera myself. He said he didn't do it. I looked at it. All right, yeah, let me get clearance to show you because I looked at it. I seen him do it. He got the stupidest look on his face and said, he said he didn't do it. My nigga, you seen the camera, did he? All right. Second thing, it was a stupid look. It was him saying he didn't do it. And then he said, okay, so that was the two things because I think I went through that too fast. The stupid look that he got on his face and then him telling me, oh, he's saying he didn't do it. And I told him, granted, my son very well could have done that, right? He very well could have done that. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lute. But
Are we going home?
no, we going to the grocery store. But y'all can't just put something on my son and not show it to me. It's my child. This is my child.
Mommy,
He come back and he say, okay, you know, we're gonna be able to show you the camera. Baby, I knew that. Hell. I could have told. I'm telling you, y'all was gonna show me. That's my son. He said we're gonna be able to show you, but I gotta send it through school safety so we can block out the other students' faces, blur out the other students' faces, and then, you know, you can then you'll be able to see it, which I get. If I'm being a mature adult, I get that for a safety protocol. But in the moment when I was so irritated, I told him, DJ could pull them up on Instagram right now. I can find out where they stay before I even leave his office. If it was really like that. If it was really like that, we would have found that out yesterday. This a kid fight. It ain't really like that right now. But for me, baby, I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. It can get like that. But if I'm being a mature adult, I can tell y'all I get it. Amaya, you gotta spit? So I say, okay, I asked him what time it's gonna take, what's the ETA for y'all to get it through student safety and get it back to me. He said, I'm not sure. I would love to be able to give you a time, but I'm not sure. I let him know, okay. But right now, this day 2. So he's serving, or no, this was day 1 of the 5-day suspension. And I'm like, okay, but right now he's serving it for some of y'all ain't been able to prove to me. And I know y'all probably thinking, girl, that's the damn school. They don't got to prove shit to you. That's where y'all sadly mistaken. Anything that got to do with my child, anybody, I don't care who you is, you going to have to prove it to me. If he gets shipped up and wrapped up the way, the police going to have to prove it to me. They might think they don't at the beginning, but I guarantee you, baby, one thing about me, one thing that y'all going to learn about me as we doing this little YouTube routine, baby, I'll put a lawyer on retainer quick. I don't bullshit. Anything, for anything, I'll put a lawyer on retainer quick. I don't play no games. So anything that got to do with my child, they got to get proved to me. Y'all might think like I'm giving the school a hard time. I don't got to be acting like that. No, this one just no allegations. If they would have been like, you know, he fought the little boy and he fought the little boy and he got 5 days for that. Okay. All right. He got 5 days. This parking spot, the parking lot that I just went into very much says do not enter. And I just went in the parking lot. But yeah, if he would have, if they would have said that, I would have been like, okay. This one no bull crap allegations. My son is an athlete. Oh, that's why I say don't enter. Girl, you can't go nowhere. Hell. That's what I get, because that's exactly why I say don't enter. You can't go nowhere. It ain't nothing but for truck drivers to pull in, drop off, and pull out. But my son is an athlete. He gonna be trying to get scholarships. My son gonna be trying to get community scholarships, church scholarships. And this allegation y'all making got him look like an aggressive nigga. Nah. Nope. He's forever the head and not the tail. Above and not beneath. The top and never the bottom. Top 2, never 2. Pretty sure y'all catching the drift of what I'm saying. So, damn, this a new store? I've never been here. Like, they got money. Yeah, so, I say, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all a little time, blur them kids' faces out, because like I said, I get it. Pop it. That's that Hot Sugar by Tamar. But, so that day, nobody never got back in touch with me, about the camera footage. The 20th was Friday. So nobody had contacted me back to see the camera footage by Friday. So I went on, and now we done went through the weekend. So as y'all can imagine, by Monday, I'm pissed off. So I called a school administrator. He wasn't available. I called back to the school. And he wasn't available. That's Monday. I was calling them all day, doing a tango with them all day. This DJ serving that second day of suspension. All day. Because I do work, so I can't just run up here. But see, the thing was, they was like, she gonna forget that. She gonna forget. We keep giving her the runaround. We gonna wear her down. She gonna forget. He gonna serve that 5 days by that time.
See if he does right here.
Amaya.
Yes.
They like, we a big, stall her out. Stall them out, Debo. We made her run her down. Y'all can't run me down. Y'all can't. Y'all cannot. I gotta don't give up spirit. I gotta prove things wrong spirit. I gotta say what you mean what you say, prove it to me type of spirit.
Mommy, I told you cruise like a baby. I did it.
So anywho, now while I'm saying I got all that in my spirit, I'm gonna tell y'all this. DJ, while he was suspended, he like, Mom, can I get on the game? I told him, no, not during school hours, because I could, not because of the fight with the boy, because he'd been able to do as he pleased. But just because I don't believe the school, don't mean I believe DJ. I want to be very clear and transparent to y'all.
Come on.
Just because I did not believe the school, Amaya.
I saw Mommy.
Okay.
But why?
You just was a little too loud. They can't hear me.
But I want to hear too.
You can. Just don't be that loud.
Okay.
Okay? You can hear too. You a baby.
I'm not baby.
Oh, well, be a big girl then.
Okay.
Just because I didn't believe the school don't mean I believe DJ. I want to be very clear and transparent with y'all. DJ, look in your face and lie. He'll see you right there and watch him eat a whole bag of chips. He'll look in your face and be like, I didn't even eat that whole bag. Just because I did not believe the school by damn sure don't mean that I believe DJ. I said I gotta see. I didn't believe Nan Party. I gotta see for my own 4 eyes because I do wear contacts.
Mommy, we need to go.
So is my phone gonna die? Because I definitely gotta use scan to go. So the weekend came. Now I'm pissed. Monday,
Mommy,
I'm trying to see the camera footage. I done call all morning.
I want to go.
Nobody's available. Yeah, but we're not going there today. We finna go back home after we go to the store. Monday, I'm calling. Nobody's available. I keep calling back and forth to supervise everything. Everybody give me the runaround. I tell DJ get up and get ready because we finna go to school. They say they fucking playing with me. I go up there. They say they still ain't done talk to student safety. I'm like, okay. I leave out of there. And I leave out of there and go to talk with. I gotta hurry up go in the store so that I don't be in there all night. But I gotta hang now, y'all. I know I know my cuticle just split, but I really didn't want to take y'all in the store with me because I need to focus. I'll be back, y'all. Y'all, we still outside and it's dark. We on the way home though. I'm about to grab something to eat and then go home. Yeah, so we go up to the school. The principal ain't there. I call back to the school administration. That supervisor ain't available. So I asked for his supervisor. I had to leave a message. The next day, I let them know. I called to speak to just the supervisor because not everybody giving me the runaround. Y'all think y'all gonna star me out. Y'all think it ain't important enough for what I'm calling for. Y'all think my son deserves to do them 5 days. Can't nobody say what my son deserves except the Lord Jesus himself and me. That's it. So, I can't be driving the way I'm driving over in this neighborhood. It be busy as hell. So, I called for the supervisor. That supervisor wasn't available. All right, so I let them know I ain't gonna leave no message or nothing. I don't want to leave my name. I don't want to leave no message. They know who I am, but you can let them know. If I don't see that footage today, they don't even got to worry about talking to me no more. They're going to talk to my attorney. And just like I just told y'all a minute ago, baby, I'm going to forever put an attorney on retainer. I don't play. Back in the day, I used to argue so much, I argue somebody down. Trying to prove my point, I will argue you down. I don't argue no more. I stopped arguing a long time ago. I called in and looked up school attorney, education attorney, and called them, let him know the situation. He let me know, if you have not talked to the school by 4:30, because I let him know they get out of school at 4:25. He said, if you have not talked to them by 4:30, you give me a call by 4:32. I said, okay. I just dug at my head. All that I need in life, I know I found it in you, 'cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of candy-coated raindrops? You're the same, my candy rain. I don't know. It came in my head, y'all. I don't know. Sorry. So I hadn't talked to him. So that next morning, I was going to call him. The next day, I got up and I tried to call the supervisor. She was unavailable. So I called back to speak to the supervisor. And his secretary was like, he didn't call you because he called the school and told them to show you that camera footage. So and they said they called and talked to you. So he was under the impression that everything was handled. I said, ain't nobody called and talked to me about nothing. So he was like, okay. I said, okay. So when I hung up with him, irritated because they done lied. So as I'm calling the school is calling me. I don't know that it's the head principal, because I haven't talked with him. He been out of the building. He was out of town. So it ended up being the head principal. And he get on the phone and he say, hello, Miss such and such. We gonna this is principal such and such. And I'm like, okay, hello. He like, how are you doing? I said, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm so frustrated. I'm at the tip top of my piss level. So we could cut out all the pleasantries, because y'all not about to get Miss such and such. Y'all about to get Kiara. It's simple as that. So we ain't even got to do all that extra, because I'm not even going to be Miss such and such today. It's really giving Kiara, because that's who you're going to get. And I'm sorry that you're going to get it, because I haven't had no dealings with you, but that's the level that I'm at with you. So he says, and you know what? I definitely understand. I'm sorry that I've been out of the building and you ain't been able to touch base with me because I've been out of town, blase. So he says, I'm going to go ahead and convert Deshaun's suspension from a 5-day to a 3-day. I said, oh, no. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not, lover. No, we not stick-a-doodle. No, we not stick-a-doodle head. I didn't say all that to him. I was like, oh, no, we're not. Y'all gonna show me that camera footage. Y'all said it happened on camera. Y'all said my son did it. Y'all gonna show me. He said, well, I'm gonna let you know this. I did watch the camera. I don't like the verbiage that was used in the report that they gave. I don't like the verbiage that was used. But I don't like the verbiage that was used, but I want to let you know. So I'm gonna do another. He said I'm gonna take that out of there, and I said, well, they already done gave me a report and it stated in there. He said, well, you bring that to me, and I'll give you another one. Now, in the beginning of this, I told y'all that I grew up watching my dad tell people off sophisticated. Like I watched him eat them down like a dog. Don't cuss not one time. He said it's so sophisticated. So I learned things from my dad. I learned things to do and how to operate from my dad. So I already scanned DJ first report into the system. It's already in my computer files. I already scanned it in the day y'all gave it to me. So I said, please do not insult my intelligence. I am a college graduate. I hold a college degree. I'm not stupid. I'm well educated. Do not insult my intelligence. You didn't like the verbiage on there? Is your way of being politically correct and trying to cover the school staff ass. That's your way of saying it didn't happen. That's your way of saying that. However, y'all still gonna show me. So, in the middle of the party, sorry y'all. He says, okay, well, you know, I'm in meetings all day. You can come up here at 4:30 and I will show you the footage. Do you think that that is fair? And I said, well, to be completely honest, no, I don't think it's fair. Because at 4:30, now mind you, I'm talking to him at 9 something in the morning. I said at 4:30, school is over. So Deshaun would have served that third day of suspension of something that y'all have not proven to me that my son did. He said, well, I'm going to let you know this. Just from the interactions in the video, he would have been serving a 3-day suspension at the most anyways. He said, I'm going to let you know I don't like some of the verbiage that was used. And that's what I told y'all earlier, where I told him, the verbiage? Baby, that was lightweight. That was lightweight. Baby, in the 6th grade, I got expelled for throwing a pencil at the teacher's head. Okay? I just told y'all Siobhan ass fought the teacher. And I'm going to let y'all know this. My dad is so respectful, so sophisticated, so mannerable, so got some home training. And that's how he raised us. But God damn it, sometimes we don't be having no goddamn sense. Sometimes we act like we are our biological mother's child. Sometimes we act like the bloodline that we got, them niggas don't play. Okay? Sometimes we act like that. Siobhan is the worst. I am immediately after, and then my big brother is immediately after, okay? All three of us got the same, I'm saying daddy, so all three of us got the same everything from every side, right? Okay. So, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel that that's fair. He said he was serving that. I told him what a language the least of y'all were. Like, I would have did much more. I would have did much more at, hell no. I would have did much more at this age than he did. Okay, catch it. 15 going by my respect. I'm telling y'all, like I said, I would have flipped the lunch table over on. Baby, it would have been much bigger than it was. Y'all know how people be like, girl, it's not even worth it. And I used to have this friend. I used to be her friend. She was a mom. But back in the day, I used to have this friend who used to be like, Kiara, it's not worth it. Key, it's not worth it. Chica, it's not worth it. It's always worth it. Always. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. And you know what I say when I say that? Don't trip. God ain't through with me yet. Y'all, so I tell the principal that, you know what I'm saying, no, I don't think that's fair. He said he could be serving this suspension 3 days at least. And he said you can come see the camera at 4:30. He was like, it'll just be me and you. And I said, oh, no. Nope. First of all, I'm bringing Deshaun with me. Because if he did it, I'm going to smack his ass upside the head. And I want to be clear. I ain't going to smack him upside the head because he did it. Because he could have, if he did it, he blanked out and tripped out. I would have smacked him upside the head because I kept asking him for days and days and days and days. Like, Deshaun, just think about it. Just pause and think about it. Could you have done anything like that? Like, do you remember, maybe you ain't trying to push her. Do you remember anything? Because I didn't buy it because I know my son, but at the same time, I know that you can blank out, trip out, crash the fuck out. So, he adamant. He like, no. And he not even thinking about it. He like, I don't got to think about it. I didn't do it. It didn't happen. He said, I kept snatching my arm away from her. She kept grabbing me. I kept snatching my arm trying to get to him. So I'm like, okay. And he was like, next thing I know, she was like leaning down trying to grab something off the ground. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, you probably like knocked something out of her hand. He was like, yeah, probably, I don't know. But I ain't turn around. I ain't push her and hem her up. And so I told the principal, no, it ain't gonna just be me and you. I'm gonna bring DJ up here. Or it's politically correct. I said I'm gonna have Deshaun with me. And I said I would like to have both of those principals as well, because they said it happened. The one lady said it happened to her. The second assistant principal said he seen it on camera. So I want them in there, because if it didn't happen, which I knew it didn't happen, because the principal said he don't like the verbiage that was used, and he gonna convert the suspension to 3 days. So at this point, I know it didn't happen. But baby, about mine, we're gonna go all the way. We're going to go all the way. We're going to commit to it like y'all wanted to do. Y'all didn't want me to commit to it the way I'm committed to it, but we're going to commit to it. So, I said I want them up there as well. Now, let me tell y'all this. I went in there to watch that video. One, no students' faces was blurred out. None. I seen everybody. They too busy trying to point DJ out to me in the camera. I am a mother. Okay? I buy everything that boy got. I'm at home every day. I work from home. I'm at home every day. When he dot my door, I see everything that he got on. If his drawers showing, I seen it and told him to pull them damn pants up. If he think he going out with a t-shirt that he wore Wednesday on Friday, I done seen it and peeped it already and told him he just wore that. Y'all ain't got to y'all ain't got to point him out to me. This my son. I seen him. So, none of the kids' faces blurred out, which means y'all could show me this video 3 days ago. Stall them out, Devo. Y'all want to hit him run that fire out. Y'all wanted me to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Don't hold it back anymore. I don't even know if them the right words, because I ain't never even seen Frozen, but hello. Anyway, I watched the video 5 times. Now the principal, when we went in there, the principal said, so I want you to know, I did look at the video. We can look at it. I changed the verbiage. I want you to know I took that out of his report. All the pleasantries, nice. Run the tape. Run the tape. He run the tape. I watched it straight through 5 times. Then I asked him, can he show it to me from a different angle? From that different angle, I watched it that way 5 times. It's me, DJ, the assistant principal who said he pushed her and hemmed her up. And it's the assistant principal who said he watched the camera and seen it on there. So it's 5 of us in there. So he I watched it from that different angle and made him rewind it so I could see it 5 times. Now I want to be completely honest with y'all. I ain't had no questions about the video after I watched it the second time. We up to 10 right now. After he played it from the different angle 5 times, I asked him if he could take it back to the beginning and play it 5 times again. I watched that video 15 times. I seen what I needed to see after I seen it the second time. But we gonna commit. I'm gonna show y'all not to play with me. And when I say don't play with me, I mean don't play with anything that's attached to me. All right. We watched that video 15 times. The principal, he tells me about at the 5th time, like, okay, Ms. Lewis, we've seen it from every angle, you know, and I let you know I took the verbiage out. I want to see it again. I ain't satisfied. Y'all done made me wait this long. Ain't nobody got nothing else to do. Y'all on my time. We gonna see it till I'm done seeing it. So after we done seeing it, I say, okay, in order to push somebody, your hands have to be open and you have to push them. Y'all didn't say he bumped her. He shoved her. Because, you know, you can do that and make somebody's body move a different way. Y'all said he pushed her. Okay? Your hands have to be open. And you have to push. And one thing about me, I'm very black and white. It's black or white. My dad always tells me everything ain't black and white. It's some gray area. Hell no. Everything is black and white. He pushed her or he didn't. In order to hem somebody up, you done did this and grabbed them at their collar, chicken choked them and hemmed them up, or you done did this with your forearm and got them pinned up to the pillar in the lunchroom. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. I just said your hands gotta be open. We don't have no hands on our back. We don't have a forearm on our back. DJ backstayed to that assistant principal the whole time. Yeah, she kept grabbing his arm and he kept snatching away. Another administrator grabbed, he pushed past her. Some kids grabbed him, he pushed back. Yeah, he did all that. That ain't what y'all brought to me. That ain't what y'all brought to the table. That ain't what y'all fed me. Y'all wanted me to eat that plate of shit and I'm throwing it right back at y'all. His back stayed to her the whole time. Okay, so how can he push her with his back to her? How can he hem her up with his back to her? Before I went in there to see the footage, my dad says if they're going to convert the video to, if they're going to convert the suspension 2 or 3 days, Kiara, you don't even need to see the video. Leave the school with some level of dignity. Fuck no. They weren't trying to leave my son with none. They were trying to ship him up the way and make him look like an aggressive ass nigga. No. Nope. Not gonna happen. Never. Not today. Not on my watch. Not tomorrow. And for that matter, goddamn it, not next year. Ain't no dignity. After we seen it 15 times, I turned to them assistant principals and said, my son is owed an apology. And I would like y'all to apologize to him and be as loud as y'all was when y'all lied on him. And you didn't make a mistake. We just watched the video 15 times. We'll watch it again if we have to. You didn't make a mistake. You blatantly lied. You blatantly lied on him, and you blatantly lied and said you seen it on camera footage, which means you lied on him as well. Both of y'all owe him an apology. They was looking stupid. The principal said, I do feel that we owe him an apology. They apologized. Right after they did that, I still wasn't leaving no dignity. Kiss my ass. Right after they did that, I turned to the principal directly in front of them and let him know I would like to file a complaint on these two for blatantly lying. I don't want them to have no contact with my child. I don't care if he fall down the steps and break his leg. And they was right there and seen him. I don't want them to say anything to him. I don't want them to help him up. I don't want them to have no contact with my child. If they have any contact with my child, I will file a harassment complaint. Because it's going to be harassment. It's going to be a long school year. I don't want them to have no contact with my child. Can't trust them. I said, we live in a predominantly white neighborhood. This is a predominantly white school. And y'all thought y'all was going to railroad this young black man right on up the way. Y'all wasn't. Not my child, because he a child of God. He the head and not the tail. And y'all not going to railroad my child. Period. When my child in the wrong, he in the wrong. And anybody that know anything about me know I handle mine when he in the wrong. I don't bullshit and I don't play with him. I'm your mama and I'm not your friend. I'ma handle mine. In any avenue, I'ma handle mine. But to y'all to think that y'all gonna railroad mine because last year he got on y'all damn nerves. Last year he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. He a smart mouth. When he in the right, he get that from me. When he in the wrong, he shut up. But when he in the right, he's a smart mouth. Y'all tired of it. Y'all want him to shut the fuck up and be a yes man. I understand. But guess what? That's mine. The head and never the tail. He ain't no yes man. Because when you right, you stand up for what you right for. When you in the wrong, you take that at the chest and you say, I'm in the wrong, I apologize. But when you right, you stand up for what you right for. It don't matter who you going up against, you stand up for what you right for. Y'all not gonna railroad minds. For that matter, y'all not gonna railroad another young African-American male in this school. They got it hard enough already in life. So if I gotta be the one to set the example and let y'all know that this shit not gonna fly, I'm here to do that. I'm here to do that. I do it every time. But what I want to let y'all know is y'all will never, especially play with mine. I said this white woman lied on him so easy, y'all threw 5 days at her. She could have said he put his hand up her skirt. And y'all was going to throw the book at him. Y'all was going to throw it at him. Y'all wasn't going to try to find out. Y'all was going to lie and say we watched the fucking camera. And this what happened on the camera. And it didn't happen. Now I can't trust y'all. That's a dangerous game. And I want y'all to see how serious I am. That's a dangerous game that y'all out here playing with this young African-American male. To lie so easy, that's a dangerous ass game. I don't trust them. I don't want them to have no contact with my child. The principal says, well, I don't want you to lose trust in us. And I told him, did you not hear what I just said? I didn't say I'm losing nothing. It's lost. It's gone. Y'all playing with my child's livelihood. because she could say any ass lie. This is an adult. This a white lady. We live in a predominantly white area. That's a predominantly white school. Predominantly white school. And it was so easy for her to lie on him. Fuck that. I don't trust gone.
Mommy.
I told him I want to file a complaint, and I let him know.
I also want to serve a girl.
Yep. I told him I want to... What?
Can you see the stars now?
When we get in the house. Hold on, y'all. I'll finish the story in the house because she give me roach, fly, mosquito. I'll finish the story in the house. Yep, it's definitely a new day. Definitely got on pajamas. Definitely got on a different hat. Definitely still got on a hat because my hair nappy. Stop playing. But I just want to finish the story that I was saying because I didn't get to finish it last night. So I said, I don't want them to have no contact with him. They went ahead and apologized. I filed that complaint at the school, on the school level, let them know it's a dangerous game because we live in a predominantly white area. This is a predominantly white school. It's a white woman that made this claim on this young African-American male. And I know y'all want to think everything not black and white, race and this, that, and the third. I got white people in my family, okay? In my family, like my bloodline, we got the same bloodline. And I ain't talking about 13 cousins down the line. No, immediately. My great-grandmother on my dad's side was white and Indian, okay? Okay? I got some little cousins who black and white. My step-siblings are white. I was raised by a white woman right along with my dad. So, I'm very far from racist. But I'm not ignorant. I'm not blind. I'm not oblivious. I'm not delusional for that damn matter. And this dangerous game y'all playing, a claim so ignorant. Like, y'all could have just been like, I hate this bump on my face. Y'all could have just been like, he getting the 5 days for whoop de whoop whoop. We try to break it up. He wasn't breaking it up, so we're going to add a day for that. Whoop whoop. Blase, 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 da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But no, to make that claim and then to let it be completely false. Not exaggerated, but completely false. Ooh, that's a dangerous game. So I said, I don't want no contact. And I mean that with everything in me. And I let him know I want to file that complaint. If they have any contact with him, I'll file a harassment complaint. And I told him as I was leaving out of there. I told him I am going to call down to school administration in the morning and file a complaint on them. And they were sitting right there when I said it. And I'm going to let them know that I filed one on the school level, too. I would hate for them to call down here and they say they couldn't find it. I want that complaint filed. I want it on record. Absolutely. Absolutely. So he ended up going to school the next day. He ended up going to school Thursday. He only served the 3 days. Y'all know why? Come a little closer. Y'all know why? Big kid, not the little one. Play with your mama. I almost went there. Play with your mama, but baby, don't play with me. And when I say don't play with me, like I said earlier, that means anything attached to me. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. The baby, they try to use that. It's going to be all type of scholarships and opportunities my son going to be trying to go for. For that to be having to try to act like be in his record. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Nope. It won't work. Okay? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. God will do what he said he will do. He will stand by his word and he will come through. No weapon formed against me. I don't care how much y'all see me getting on this camera acting like Kiki, acting like cuss. I'm probably one of the best cursors y'all never met. I don't care how much of living in my flesh y'all feel like I do. I don't care how much this school look at my son and think he dressed like a thug. I don't care how much they think he come in here with his pants sagging. Knowing his mom don't buy that when he go out the house, but he be trying that shit at school. I don't care how much anybody look at our outwardly and think or see. Every day I get up, I put on the armor of God. Every day I get up, I put the armor of God on my kids. Every day I get up, I plead the blood of Jesus over my kids. Okay? No weapon formed against us shall prosper. It won't work. They say God ain't got no favorites, but come in. I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. Come a little bit closer. We're God's favorite. He don't play about us. He don't play about us. I covered up a mosquito bump because she keep trying to scratch at it. But yeah, so that's how the story ended. He went back to school. He was able to get all his missing work from them days. We ain't had no issue. Okay, we ain't had no issue since then. And I don't expect to have none, but I'm going to stay tuned. And that's how that went. So I'm going to leave y'all with this for my story time. A school will try to stall you out. A school will try to hope that if they keep giving you the runaround, you know, your life too busy and you don't feel like doing all this with them. So you would just give up and, you know, sit back, lay down. That's what they want you to do, lay down and roll over and let them have that. My son is 15, yes, but I still have to go to bat for him. Y'all have got to go to bat for y'all kids when y'all kids are in the right. If y'all kids are in the wrong, I would hope that you would let them know and address them when they are in the wrong as such. But I would also hope when they are in the right, you go to bat for them, because if they don't got their parents, who they got? Who they got? Go to bat for your kids. Trust your kids with, use discernment. Use discernment. Especially for them damn teenagers. But go to bat for your kids, because the world out here is against your kids. The world out here is going to try and turn your kids or harm your kids in a sense. And they don't always have to be physical. Go to bat for your kids, okay? All right. Thank y'all for tuning in to my 2-part TED Talk story time about how I had to go up to the school and let them know I'm Big Key and not the little one. Okay. All right. So that's the end of that story time. And I will see y'all tomorrow.